Very good. Well, this is extra class 3. We are going to be working on a book that is called Use of English, right, for first certificate. I will share it in a second, and here it is, or not. There you go. And of course, you can find this in the drive. You can also find all the things that we're going to do today on in the folder that says extra classes, all right? This is extra class 3. I will, give me a sec. Hi, Agus. How are you doing?
Fine, and you?
Fine, fine. You're tired today.
Yes, it's Friday.
Yes. At what time do you finish school?
At 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you just had time to come, have a tea, and be here.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, but good for you that you're here. Well, July the 7th, today we're going to work on clauses of manner, reason, result, and we also, because I added, are going to work on some phrasal verbs, right? You know, of course, what phrasal verbs are, right? So there you have it. The book that we're going to use is First Certificate Use of English 2, the student book, this one that has a blue cover. And we are going to, these are the exercises. This book is really easy to use because you can just go to the exercise, right? Of course, they are divided into topics and everything, but all the exercises have a different number, so that is very useful, right? We're going to start on 97. Here I am. Can you see the book?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. Maybe later I will just have it smaller, right? Let's see where we are. We talked about this in class, I think a few weeks ago, or maybe some time ago. Today we're going to work on this thing that we use when we put two ideas together. Remember we talked that we can have these connectors, but they are not all the same because sometimes we connect the sentences for different reasons. So if we are connecting the sentences because of time, so the connection is the time, one thing happens before the other, after the other, at the same time of the other, that of course is going to be a connector of time, a clause of time, right? And the linking word is going to be a connector of time. The same can happen with reason. The same can happen with purpose. The same can happen with contrast, with place, all right? So today we are going to work with some, the ones that I consider that we need to maybe reinforce, all right? We are not, for example, going to work with clauses of time and place because I think that is what we handle most of the time. All right, so the first one is 97, as I said before. Yes, the first one are clauses of manner. So who can tell me with their own words, what is the meaning of this? I said we can put the sentences together referring to time. So what is the meaning of this? If I say clause of manner, what are we going to have? One action and?
The way it is realized.
The way it is done, of course, the way it is done. The how we are going to have in the other idea, the how this happened. Very good. Okay. We are going to read this, that is the theory. And what you are going to do here is pay attention to the little things that are related to time, for example, to tenses, right? Not to time, to tenses, right? What to use after these connectors, right? What is expected to be used. Clauses of manner are introduced by, and here we have different things. For example, as if and as though. I don't know if you remember in test 1, We had one of these, and but in part 2, we generally have half of it. So we need to complete this correctly, right? So pay attention. Clauses of manner are introduced by as if, as though, after verbs like act, appear, be, behave, feel, look, whatever. Then we have another one that is as, just as, right? How, in or without in, the way, right? In the way that, these are all possible connectors, right? Wait a second. There. Very good. The way in which, the way, in the same way, right? And in the same way as. Do we have any doubt as regards the meaning of these words?
No.
No, thank you. If we,
As though?
it's like
What
como
is-
si.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. That it's like, it is like very metaphorical, right? For example, imagine I tell you, oh, you're acting as though you're angry, right? I don't know if you're actually angry, but it feels like it, right? Of course you're not. Okay, in clauses of manner, introduced with as if and as though, we can use where instead of
Hello,
was.
Miss.
Hello, who is it?
Cassiel.
Nico, Cassie. Oh, yes, many new people that I haven't seen. Hi, Cassie. How are you doing?
Fine. Fine,
Very
fine.
good for you. And also, Nico, how are you? Nico.
Hello, hello.
Hello, my darling. Oh, no, too much noise. Something's happening with your microphone, I think.
Hello, we are at my home with Fidel.
Yes,
okay.
we are together. I forgot to turn my son off, so that's why he was.
Yeah, you heard it.
Okay, but now it's okay. Now it's perfect.
Yes, now it's okay.
Very good, people. Do you have your pencils or pens and copybooks?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Okay, very good, all of you. Okay, in clauses of manner introduced by as if and as though, we can use were instead of was in all persons in formal English. This is because it's considered like, how can I say, like a conditional, right? Something that maybe is not happening, like an imaginary situation, like conditional number 2. She acts as if she were or she was in charge of the project. Note how the tense forms are used after as if and as though. And here we have many cases, many situations, right? As if and as though plus any tense form showing probability and similarity, right? We use any tense when we show probability or similarity. So this means that we're sure something maybe is happening or is this way, right? She feels as if she has got a temperature. Remember what I say when we were talking about, ya que lo recordamos, about temperature, how it can be countable and uncountable. And I said that when it is a symptom, we say a temperature. Do you remember here? We just have an example with this. So maybe for you to remember. She sounded as if she had a cold, right? Any tense, present, past. As if and as though plus past simple. Again, remember I said the imaginary situation and real in the present, like a modal, like a conditional sentence. And then as if and as though plus past perfect for unreal in the past. We are talking about, so we have 3 situations, or maybe not 3. We can have it with all the tenses. If we maybe are sure there is a probability that this is happening. Then we can have it like a conditional number 2, an imaginary and real situation. In that case is simple past. And when it is an imaginary situation about the past, we use past perfect. We are sort of used to this because it happens in many occasions, right? Any doubt?
No.
No. Okay, very good. What I'm going to do is this. I think can you take a screenshot of this in your computer? Because I'm going to scroll down and we are going to do this exercise, but I want you to have the grammar. No, never mind. I will send it to the WhatsApp groups of all of you, right? So don't worry. And get ready because we're going to do exercise 47. There you go. There. Okay, people, exercise 47, all right? Sí me fui, perdón. I will. Oh, this is great, right? Is it okay like this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now I will send this to your WhatsApp group. I mean the grammar. First. Okay. Okay, can you see the exercise? Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, very good. When I was sharing, could you see the exercise or could you see my screens?
No, your screens.
Okay, just to know. Come on. So we have been talking about this connector and you see that here in all of them, you have one, right? So what is it that you have to do? You have to decide which is the tense that you have to use. The possibilities are, if the situation is possible and there is a probability, it's not an unreal imaginary situation. If it is possible, the tense that you need. That is simple, present, past, whatever. If the situation is unreal in the present, past. And if the situation is unreal in the past, past perfect. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to clean my glasses and I come back. Hello. Hi, Asu.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Are you?
Fine, fine. Look, for you to know what is it that you have to do. This is the exercise, but we have been talking about connectors of manner, right? I send a picture to the WhatsApp group, and depending on the type of situation, you have to choose the correct tense, right? If the situation, just briefly, if the situation is possible, you have to use any tense that you think the situation requires. If the situation is unreal, imaginary, hypothetical, you have to use past. And if the situation is hypothetical and real in the past, you have to use past perfect. All right? So what you have to do is decide on the tense. How are you, my darling? Fine?
Fine.
Very good. Well, can we check?
I'm finishing.
Okay, great. All right. We are going to start correcting, and the first 4 people that are going to speak, I already divided the sentences, are Agustin, Mika, Theo, and Nare. All right?
Okay.
Okay, Agustin, you're with the first 4
Perfect.
because the first one is done.
She looks as if she is really ill.
Is really ill. Very good. Is, because she looks, right? Okay. Number 3.
It looks as though it was raining.
Okay. But
I
why?
put it was raining. Yes, because when you see the sky, like you can see if it's raining or not. Like you can
Right.
say, I thought it was raining. Like I see and I think like the sky is like it's
Okay. Yeah. Very good, your explanation. But if it looks, maybe we are speaking about the future, right? So maybe we can say, well, it looks as though it is going to rain.
Okay.
And you see the evidence, right?
Yes.
Very good. Number 4.
She behaves as if she as if she is in trouble.
Very good. And the last one?
And the 5th, the weather here is so bad it looks as though we had to holiday abroad.
Okay. As though we...
Yes, like but in the past, like not the past perfect.
Okay, had to, and we need a verb, right? We are missing the verb.
Had to, yes, had to go holiday, sorry.
Very good, have to go holiday abroad. Okay. Now, Mika, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It smells as if you put lots of herbs in the stew.
Very good, herbs.
Herbs.
Very good.
Maeve looked as though she had little sleep.
Very good. But look at the rest of the verb, the sentence. It says, but she had gone to bed quite early. So this is a past hypothetical.
No, pero past, es verdad. This is
so
have.
Very good. Had. Yes. Okay. Number 8.
It sounds as if English wasn't his first language.
It sounds, where is it? And
yes.
When he speaks,
but it is really. It is really. It is a real situation. You are
like an English person and he doesn't very well. Like.
Sí, yo también lo entendí así.
Sorry, one of you, because I couldn't get what you said.
Que tipo como que era una person that is English, but it doesn't sound like he is. And I thought, but if he's English,
right,
English, he can't be English.
Like a hypothetical, but we don't know that.
Exactly. That's right.
Okay, very good. So when he speaks, it sounds as if English isn't his first language.
And 9, right?
Yeah, yes. 9.
She spoke about university as though she had spent years.
Yes, it's okay there, but in fact, it's okay, never mind. She had spent, perfect. And the last one.
I spoke to Simon last night and he sounded as though he had been really upset about something.
But isn't it at that moment that he sounded like that? I think yes, so it's true. Was aware, right? Depending on what you want to use. Very good. Theo, number 11.
I didn't do 11.
Oh, okay, good.
Can I go with the
yes, of course.
next one?
Yeah.
This sauce tastes as if you had put too much pepper in it.
In it, perfect. Very good. Number 11, by the way, can be was aware. She sounded as if she was French because it is the past, a real situation, but in the past. 13.
My sister isn't rich, but she spends money as though she has lots of it.
My sister. So it is hypothetical.
Yes.
Okay. So my sister isn't rich, but she spends money as though she had loads of it.
Had? Okay.
Yes. Because you know that she doesn't have it, but she shows it, right? Hi, Connie. Hello, Connie.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Fine, and you?
Fine, fine. When we finish this exercise, I will explain the following, right?
Okay.
Okay. We were in 15, right? No, 14.
14 now. She acted as though she was very
Yes.
confident,
Very good.
but in fact she's quite shy.
Very good, perfect. And 15?
She treats me as though I was her child.
Very good. And of course, I'm
Yes.
not.
Oh.
Very good. Nade, the last ones.
She talks about karate as if he had a black belt, but we know he's only just started lessons.
Beautiful.
Little Tommy was trembling as though he had seen a ghost.
Beautiful.
She behaved as nothing had happened.
Okay.
When Moira broke off the relationship, Sean behaved as if the world had ended.
Very good. And the last one?
I didn't do it.
But think about this. This is different. You had a
Yes.
lot in the past. In this case, the woman looks.
Yes, so, but I don't know if it is like that woman looks as though she faints.
But is that possible? Because he said, bring her some water. Think about the situation. You are looking at someone, right? And
It already happened. Like,
yes.
it's not happening. No, like.
You are looking
not...
at someone and she's coming yellow, or she's coming green, or terribly white. And you say, oh, it seems that she's going to faint.
Ah, yes.
Right? That's why bring her some water before she faints.
Yes, so it's in future.
He's going to, yes, it's going. So it's a real or a probable situation. Okay, clear all the drawings. This is our beloved paraphrasing. We are going to do 98. All right? Connie, I will explain again. I don't know if you could, how much you saw of the previous exercise, but this is the situation. We are working with connectors of manner, as if, as though, right? Yes, we also have in the way. I sent a picture to the WhatsApp group. There you have it. But what you have to do is pay attention to the tenses, right? We use, when the situation is probable or possible, we are going to use the tense that is the one that it should go. So that if the sentence is in the present, it can be present or future. If the sentence is in the past, whatever. When the situation is unreal, in the present, you are going to use past. And when the situation is unreal in the past, you are going to use past perfect. All right? But in this case, in this one, in the paraphrasing, you also have some other connectors. So just pay attention. 5 minutes and we correct. All right? And the next team is going to be The next team are going to be Azul, Nico, Casi, and Juli Cristos.
Okay, do I start?
No, but not yet. Let's give them some time.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, can we start now? They are 12 and you are 4, so it's going to be 3 for each. Oh, well. 3, 3, 3. Okay, Agus. No, Asu, sorry.
Well, the first is already
Yes.
done. The second one, I think, is you look as if you are needing a holiday.
Okay, quite okay. I think it's okay, but we can also have as if you need, and that's it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and number 3?
The other one, he looks as he had lost weight
as if. Yes, or as though. They are exactly the same.
As if he has lost weight since I
He has lost, very good. He has lost weight since I last saw him. Right, number 4, Nico.
Okay, she had a feeling she had met Gary before. She felt as she though, no, sorry. She felt as though she had met Gary before.
Very good, perfect.
She behaves like a beauty queen. She behaves as if she was a beauty queen.
Very good, of course. We know she's not a beauty queen. Number 6.
She seems to need a rest. She looks as if she seems to need a rest.
As if she needs.
Like
That's it. As
looks
though or as if she needs a rest.
Okay.
All right. Who was speaking? Agus.
so that the looks replace the seems.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent. Well, number 7. Cassie. Cassie, are you here?
No, Cass is not here. in the
No,
class.
but
Oh,
she
she
was
is.
here like 2 minutes ago. Oh no. Oh, never mind. So I'm missing someone. Never mind, never mind. Candel Andulfo is going to replace Cassie. Right?
Okay, I don't finish, but I can do in a moment.
Okay. Yes, but we are here in number 7.
What is mold?
Cut the grass. Mow the lawn is cut the grass.
No, I don't know this.
But it's very similar. It's very, yes. Look, here we have, I mow the lawn as he had told me to, right? So you did it is a real situation in the past, right? In this case, maybe that's why it's problematic. Instead of using as if, as though, whatever, you have to use a phrase with way. Remember we read many phrases with way?
Yes.
Well, you can have 2 options, in the way or the way, and this phrase will replace us, and the rest is the same.
Okay, so I moved the lawn in the way told me to.
He had told me. Yes, he had, because this is missing, he had told me. All right? I will write it. So I mow the lawn. The way or in the way is the same. The way he had told me. All right? Oh, perfect on the line. Number 8.
She asked if
as if
she was a missionary.
Millionaires, yes.
Millionaires.
Number 9.
Is the same like 7.
Yes, it's the same.
So in the way.
Yes, I taught the class in the way.
In the way
she had
instruct me to.
Very good. It is very important that in this kind of exercise, you pay attention on the fact that they are going to divide the phrases, right? So maybe sometimes when you have if, or if you have, or you have as, or you have way, you need to remember that there is a phrase that is longer and it has more words, right? It's not necessarily only if what you have to put. In some cases, you will have to put if, as if, or as though, right? Okay, so, or of course, in the way. So remember that. The last 3 are coolie, right?
My grandfather looks, I don't know if it's right, as if he has
Has got.
Has got. Okay.
Yes, because it's the past participle.
and
Yes, much thinner since I last
yes.
saw him.
I polished the silver. No, sorry. I polished in the way she has told me to.
Very good.
And he orders as if I was.
Yes, he
Is
orders me, right?
Okay.
As if he, as if I were his slave. Yes?
Okay.
He orders me. Do you want me to write it? All of you, not you, but all of you. Or could you write it? He orders me as if or as though I were his slave or I was his slave, right? You know slave means esclavo?
Esclavo.
There we go. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to erase this. I know I am missing someone. So, Nico Conde, Juli. Mika. Nico, Fidel. Connie. Sorry. Okay, people. Miss? Yes. Fidel?
Did you mention me?
Yeah, not yet. You are in the last group. I divided all of you in 3 groups.
And I had to solve a problem.
Yeah, now I will explain something. We're going to go to some other clauses, right? And you will be in charge of some exercises again, right?
All right.
So we're going to go with this one, clauses of reason, right? So now we're going to be working with the connectors. Today's the day of the clauses. The connectors are going to be as, because, for, on the grounds that. Pay attention to this phrase. It's not very common, but we can use it and we can have it. The reason for something, the reason why something, this is very much used. Because usually answers a why question. Why didn't you invite him? Because I don't like him. For means something very similar to because, always comes after a comma in written speech or a pause in oral speech. So here we have it. I didn't invite him for I don't like him, right? This is not very common, but we need to know that it exists. Because of, due to, we know that after this, we need to use a noun, right? Because of the rain or because it was raining. Remember the difference between because and because of? This is the moment when you say yes.
I think yes.
Yes, but think about the sentence. I said it. Because it was raining. With because, we have a clause. We have a subject and a verb. And because of the rain, after of, we have a noun. All right, the rain is a noun. Well, join the sentences using the words in brackets. Come on. And in this case, the team is really big. We're going to have Fidel, Cande, Juli, M, Cande, C, y Connie.
How many exercises are there?
Oh, they are.
More
we are
than
in
10? Because
in
we can see 10.
No, they are just 10, I think. Let me see.
Okay.
No,
Perfect.
just 10. So 2 for each person.
Perfect.
Very good.
I had to make the second one, no?
No, you have to do all of them. But then I will tell you. Yes, you are in this team. But you always have to do all the exercises.
This is That's what I'm doing. But I had to do like answer the second
Sentence
one.
number, yes, yes.
Yes, all right, all right.
Miss, what it means on the grounds that
It's like taking that information into account.
okay.
Miss, in number
Yes.
6, it says she seldom talks about herself. What is
Yes,
seldom?
seldom is rarely.
Okay,
Very,
thank you.
not very frequently on the other side, right?
Miss,
Yes.
today is the birthday of my sister and I have to go because the people start to come to my home.
Okay, never mind. Then
But
look at the, then
yes,
watch
the
the
class.
video and do the exercises.
Yes.
All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Miss,
Yes.
¿qué significa seldom?
Rarely.
Ah, okay, thanks.
It's like hardly ever. Well, can we go? I think they are too easy. So there are only one or two that need more attention, but the rest are a piece of cake. So come on, Fidel, you go with number 2.
he left her for her complaints.
Okay, but you can't say for he couldn't put up with her complaint.
Yes, because I wanted the shorter version.
Ah, okay. Never mind. It's okay. In an exam situation, I would advise to use the complete version. All right?
All right.
Okay. There is a slight difference between just the complaints and putting up with the complaints. Okay? Okay. So now we have Cande Ruggeri, then Julienne, then Cande Acosta, and then Connie. All right? 2, 2, 2.
Since there's too much work to do, we can go on holidays.
Okay, very good. Yes, or you can also say we can't go on holidays since there's too much work to do. Perfect. Number 4.
I can come with you as I have to visit my uncle.
Perfect. Juli?
Yes, she made mistakes because she wasn't experienced.
Very good.
And this, I don't know how to do it.
It's the same as number 3. So you can say, I didn't know that she had been married since she seldom talks about herself, or since she seldom talks about herself, I didn't know that she had been married.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Number 7, Cande.
She took a break because she wasn't feeling well.
Very good.
Y la otra no sé, Miss.
You know what is soaked to the skin? It's very, very, very wet. All your clothes are with water, right? So it's the same as because or whatever. She was soaked to the skin as it was raining very hard. Or as it was raining very hard, she was soaked to the skin. And the last one, 2, Connie.
He will have to reduce his spending a lot on the grounds that he's in debt.
Very good. This was the only one we needed to pay more attention because it is not just one or the other, right? It is on the grounds that he is in debt that he will have to reduce his. Very good. Perfect. And the last one?
They turn back for the traffic.
Okay. But why don't you say the rest? They turn back, comma, for they didn't want to get stuck in the traffic.
Miss?
Yes.
I have to leave, as I said in the WhatsApp group.
Yes. Okay. Well, have a nice time.
Thank you. Goodbye.
See you on Monday. Don't be absent on Monday.
No, I won't.
Okay.
I will be there with Fidel.
Okay. Have a nice time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Miss?
Yes.
Entonces sería they turn back for didn't get stuck in the traffic.
They didn't want to get stuck in the traffic.
They didn't want, okay.
For me, it's also weird because it sounds better with the because than with
of
for.
course,
so
but
I do
still,
my mind say with because.
Yes, but it's okay. It's okay. But you need to remember, I'm not saying that you are going to use this a lot, but you need to understand if you have a text. Right? If you have a piece of writing that already has this, it is mainly on written speech. So that's why you need to know about this, right? Okay, people, we're going to go with the next one that is the same topic. No, clauses of result. I thought it was different. It was the same, sorry. Clauses of result are introduced by that, as a result, as a consequence, consequently, etc. Yes? It was such bad weather that we stayed. Yes? generally, the tricky situation in the exam with this kind of clauses is the fact that the phrase is divided, and in many occasions, we don't realize that that is the word that is missing, right? Sometimes we have, for example, this one. It was such bad weather, or no, we have, it was bad weather that we stayed in, and we don't realize that we have to put such, or that we have to put so, right? That is generally the problem. The phrase complete is so that, but sometimes it's difficult to visualize it, all right? That is like the problem. And well, here we have all the specifications, right? Whether it is with this or that, but I think I will leave this here and you're going to complete it. You are going to do fine, right? This is to get the practice of visualizing that these connectors exist and they can be in a text, all right? So filling with so, such, or such a. What you need to remember in this case is this. With so, every time you have so, you can have the adjective alone and maybe you don't have the noun. When you have such, you need a noun. So you are going to say, such a beautiful day. Never such beautiful. All right? Are you listening?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good. Complete, please.
Miss, I forgot to tell you I will have to leave 10 minutes early today.
Okay. Don't worry. I have already left all the exercises in the Google Drive. Yes?
Okay.
Miss, where is finished text?
Sorry, the text. Wait. There. Can you see everything?
Yes, yes.
Is it raining? No.
I think not.
I don't know.
Miss, what is dog? Like with an O?
What?
Dog. It's in the text in the form of the past.
But which line? Docked.
Yes.
I think it is when you bend your body because you want maybe you're going to be hit, so you need to move suddenly.
Okay.
Are you looking at me? Yes.
Yes, yes. But
Okay.
I have like camera up of me.
Okay. So in this case, the ones that are in charge are Theo, you're still here. You have 10 more minutes, so maybe you will correct this exercise. So we have Agus, Mika, Theo, and Nare. We're perfect. When we docked is when we got to the port, I think. It's not related to bend your body. It's related to, let's say, not landing because this is sea, but getting to the place you have to go.
Okay, okay.
Right?
Yes.
Miss.
Yes, Fidel.
If I disconnect, it's because I have a low battery.
Okay.
Just
don't worry.
I don't think I will. ¿Cómo se dice? Disconnect early, but you know.
Just in case. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, can we check? Yes, come on. You can do it on the run even. Sobre la marcha podríamos hacerlo. Come on. A few years ago, let's do it all together. I spent my holiday on the Greek island of Santorini. I was so worried about traveling alone that I became quite nervous. However, about 5 minutes after the ferry had left, I met such a nice American couple that I stayed with them for the whole holiday. When we docked, we were pushed onto a bus that was filled with such a lot of people that we felt as if we couldn't breathe. At the bus station, there were so many people waiting to offer us accommodation that we decided to ignore them, preferring to walk along the main road to find somewhere to stay ourselves. After an hour or so, we started to think that not accepting any of the men's offers of accommodation had been such a bad idea that we decided to ask someone for help. We asked an old man if he knew of anywhere we could stay. He led us to a lovely little apartment on the edge of a cliff. It was
So sorry, I put so bad. I said
so gorgeous a flat. Yes, because a flat changes everything.
Yeah.
And the view was
so good.
So good that we took it immediately. We had brought such few things with us because it's plural, and it took us people, time is uncountable.
And there's
such short time to unpack that we were on the famous black sand beach in no time. We had such a nice time together, and we became but it says friends. Such good friends that we still keep in touch, sending letters and Christmas cards. This year, Scott and Ariane are coming to Scotland to spend Christmas with me. It will be great to see them again. Very good. Okay, we change now One more.
Miss, the seventh one was
so.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to go to number 8. Yes, we're going to go with clauses of purpose, right? This is quite easy, right? We have, of course, we can use just 2, right? But sometimes we can use just 2, but sometimes we can use the fancy version that is in order to or so as to. Again, what is it that you need to pay attention to? You need to pay attention when you have this phrase divided, because that is the problem, right? When you have in part 2, for example, you have to complete with in, or you have in, and you have to complete with order, or you have to complete with as. These are just examples. Or in part 4, that is the paraphrasing, they give you the word order, but order belongs to a longer phrase that is in order to, all right? Those are the things that you need to be paying attention to, right? Very similar to reason, this one. Clear all drawings, there you go. Again, we have so that, again, we have this problem that sometimes it can be divided. So here it says, we'll have an early night so that we won't be tired tomorrow, right? He employed a detective so that he could find the murderer. Remember about this. This, we're not going to use it a lot, but well, still it's good if you know the existence. They started saving up with a view to buying a car, with the project, yes, to buying a car. Pay attention with this because it is very unusual to buying, yeah? Another one from this very short list of the verbs that can go with ing and to, like look forward to, be used to, get used to, remember?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. In case is generally used a lot in present situations, right? I will phone him in case he's forgotten the appointment. We also use it with simple present, right? Not only present perfect. And what else? So as to, well, I think we are okay. Shall I take a screenshot of this and send it to the WhatsApp group? Say yes or no. Very good.
Yes.
Oh, whatever. You have the book.
I
But
have to
always...
leave, miss.
Okay, okay.
See
Never
ya.
mind. Have a nice time.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Last exercises. So here we go. Very good. And exercise 108. It is just... There you go. Join the sentences. Join the sentences using the words in brackets. Yes, here you have the word in brackets, right? Fear. Avoid, as, the words in brackets. He's taking driving lessons. He wants to be able to drive to work. He's taking driving lessons so that he will be able to drive to work. Very easy. She left her jewelry in a safe deposit box. It may be stolen. So you have to use a phrase with fear. What's the phrase with fear? Da, da, da. I cannot find it. Ah, yes, for fear here. For fear they might drown. Okay, easy. For fear. Well, 5 minutes, the last thing we do. Now I will choose just two people, Azul and Azul. Nico is not here. Kanda is not here. Azul and Juli. Juli, sí. Well, Azul, can we go?
Can I have a minute more?
Yes, yes. Oh my God. Yes, yes, of course. In these cases, you do have to, let's say, take out a little part of the second idea. Have you realized that? Because either you have to use a verb with ing, or you have to go directly to the verb, right? Oh, that's great. 3 years using Zoom and I never realized. Unbelievable.
That you can write in the screen?
Yes, it is vanish. No, yes, I know I can write. I can do whatever. I used it in many, many ways.
Ah,
but,
like a control to vanish the things you write.
Yes, yes, but this one, yes, you have one that is like a torch, like a light, this one.
Yes.
And then
wow.
you have, what is this?
An arrow.
I know, but I never use this one. I always use the torch. This one.
But that
the spotlight.
is to put an arrow, like, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, good. We always find new stuff. Okay. She left her jewelry in a safe deposit box for fear it might be stolen. Correct? In this case, just for fear. The beekeeper put on a veil and helmet to avoid being stung by the bees. Yes, because after avoid, we always use the verb with ing.
No, but yes, that thing. Yeah, that yes, but you can use be or get like you like. The way you like.
Of course, yes. In this case, yes. And in many cases, be and get are very similar, of course. She is on a strict diet so as to fit. So as, remember I said sometimes we have only one part, so we need to put the rest. So as to fit into her black dress for the party. Yes? He left home early in order to, here again, we need to take this out, in order to be at the restaurant on time. Yes? I will bring something for dessert in case we want to eat something sweet later. Very simple, very easy. This is a bread bin. Bin is a box, right? For keeping bread fresh. And the last one, I brought my umbrella in case it rained later. Yes?
Yes.
Miss,
very good. Yes.
Can you repeat the 4, please?
Yes, of course. He left home early in order to be at the restaurant on time. So you have to take out this in order to be. I said 5. Oh my God. She's on a strict diet here. So as to fit. So again, so as to fit into her black dress for the party.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, people, I have many more exercises to do. Well, I will decide whether I will send them for homework or maybe we can do them in class this week, right?
Okay.
Okay. Well, never you mind. Have a nice weekend. Remember, you have a writing to do, so complete the writing of the test. That is the only homework, the writing. Okay. All right? Yes. Have a nice time.
Thanks. You too.
You too.
Okay,
bye, Miss.
Bye. Bye.
Have a nice. Bye.
Thank you for connecting.